Hi there, students. By far and by far and out. So by far, by a long distance. So let's see, London. Well, maybe Luton is just north of London and Northampton is further north. But Edinburgh is a long way. It's in Scotland. It's the furthest from London by far, by a long distance. But we normally use this phrase by far, or the phrase by far and out, metaphorically. So this type of machine is the best by far. This type of machine is by far and out the best for the job that you want to do. So by a very long way. By far and out. It stands out because it's so far. Out talks about outside. So if we say something is by far and out the best, we mean it's not the best by a little bit. It's the best by a long distance. This is by far and out the worst meal I have ever had. So I have had bad meals, but this meal by a long distance, by a long stretch, is the worst. So it's by far and out the worst, by far the worst, or the worst by far, the worst by far and out. Notice this is an adverbial phrase, and you can put it before this is by far the worst, or this is the worst by far. Okay, so you can put it in either position. So I am by far and out the best teacher in YouTube, and you know that. I am the best teacher in YouTube by far and out. This is the most expensive item I have ever bought by far and out. So yes, I think if you buy a house, it's probably by far and out the most expensive thing that you will buy. Well, you never know, you might become a multi-millionaire and buy Microsoft or something like that. This program is by far and out the best software to use on your computer. Okay, so by a long way, outstanding, it sticks out. So the difference is very large. The horse won the race by far, by a long distance. It wasn't neck and neck, close together. It was a long way away. It was the winner by a long distance. He is by far and out the best batsman I have seen in my life. So as a batsman, this is talking about cricket, but as a batsman, by a long distance, he is better than his competitors. I'll take the glasses off so you know I'm ad-libbing. Okay, by far and out. This is by far and out the most severe storm that I have ever seen. Notice you also need to use this with superlatives, yeah, because it's saying the superlative by a long way. The competitors are very, very far. You probably wonder about the formality of this. Very definitely use it in an informal conversation. In a more formal document, I think you could use by far. I'm not sure I would use by far and out, by a long distance, clearly, patently. That's a good word to use in a formal document. This is patently the most interesting subject I have ever worked on. Patently, clearly, by far and out. Okay, so by far or by far and out, by a long distance, vastly, incredibly superior compared to the competition. Remember, it's probably a little informal, yeah. You could use it in something of medium formality. I would stick to by far if you're going very formal, but patently, clearly, obviously. Use a different type of adverb in a very formal document. Okay, so I hope you decide that this is by far and out the best video I've ever made. So, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. By far and out.